Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of We the Ones podcast. I'm your host, Big TD. My co-host, a great brother of mine, Mr. W.E Promotions himself, T-Bone. T-Bone, what's going on, my guy?
What's up, man? Long time no see.
Please make sure you hit that subscribe button, like button, and leave us a comment. We appreciate all feedback and support. Please go follow our social media pages at We the Ones Pod _ We Promotions _ only one TD, 2 underscores. Gloves and glory, man. Let's talk about it. Third show win, man. How you feeling?
I'm good, man. I feel good. I think it was a nice show. Very good. Like the aesthetics was there for sure. Um, good amount of fights. Everybody made weight, so we had 9 total fights. Uh, a couple fights stole the show for sure. But all in all, it was good, man. Everybody got home safe from what I heard, so we good, man. What did you think about the show?
I think the show was great, man. Just like we talked before. When we talked like way before when you was planning it, just the planning just sounded good. Everything went well. It was some real great fights. Some fighters were making their debuts. It showed, but it was a very, very great turnout for the event overall, though, man. I enjoyed it, man. We looking forward to the next one.
Appreciate it, man. Who was your favorite matchup? Who was your favorite? What was your favorite part of the event?
Oh man, come on, man. Shy Bunny and Rashad Holy, man. That was the best fight of the night. Those two, they kind of like this was the first I seen Shy fight before, and to this fight right here, Rashad Holy, I feel like this was like his best match right here because Holy, man, he got the things too.
Yeah,
They kind of
yeah,
hey, people were saying they kind of look like, but
yeah. Evil
I like to
twins.
see them two have like a rematch, man. That was really a real good fight, man. I enjoyed it. I feel like that fight right there was the one that everybody was watching that had everybody the most engaged for sure. I enjoyed the Joseph Coates and Romel Terrell too. That was a good one. Yeah, that was a good one as well too. My boy Rashad and Kevin Flanagan, that was a good one. Nicholas Isaac, he looked pretty nice out there. So I mean,
Yeah,
there's some nice guys put a good display out there. What were some of your favorite fights, man?
of course, Shaheem and
Holy,
Rio.
yeah,
Yeah, I like they fight a lot. That was like high energy, very high energy, very technical, very fast. Um, I liked. I felt like Messiah and Raleigh. I felt like that fight was getting somewhere. I do think the referee stopped it a little prematurely, though.
what happened
I feel
though?
like
What happened right there?
he got caught a couple times. The first time he got caught, he got knocked down,
Yeah.
which it was a clean knockdown. There won't no denying that.
Oh yeah,
But he got caught again.
He was feeding him them things now.
Yeah, he got caught again. But he was standing up. He was still holding his own. He still had stamina. He was still in it, and the referee just
Yeah,
stopped it. Like I don't think it was a good stop. Like at most, it could have been like a standing 8 count, but definitely not a stoppage.
yeah, for
Um,
sure.
but it's like it was good though. Let me see. I felt like that fight was going to be pretty good if it would have got somewhere. I like Maurice and Jeremiah Simmons. I like that fight. Uh, that fight was like a brawl for real. They was just going back and forth. Um, Bromell and Joseph, a lot of power blows, like a lot of heavy, like grunts. The motherfuckers was grunting when they
Oh
was
yeah,
hitting each other. You feel me?
yeah. I feel
So
like that fight
it
right
was,
there could have went either way though, man.
yeah, yeah.
Ramel and Joseph, that shit could have went either way for
It was a
sure.
good fight, but yeah, those are just a couple of my favorites, man. Just to
Yeah.
piggyback off what you said. I felt like the vibe was good.
Oh yeah.
Want nobody on no bullshit. So it is what it is.
Yeah, vibes was great, man. For sure. I feel like Messiah, man, he got kind of wild too. Like
Yeah,
he didn't never like become patient. I was like, he just need to be patient. He was throwing them too. He was throwing them, but Raleigh Bourne, he's more of like he's a little bit more textbook, a little bit more polished or whatever. So Yeah, Masai, man, just get back in the gym, man. You'll be all right. But turnout though, man. Great turnout though.
he hit he hit
What's
me up
next, man?
yesterday talking.
Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go
Uh,
ahead.
he hit me up yesterday talking about some. I need a rematch. I need to fight somebody else. Something. I said, all right, well, we'll see. Damn, bro, you ain't over that. He ain't like that stoppage, bro. I don't
Yeah.
blame him. It was bad.
I feel him though, man. Yeah. I feel him for
If
sure.
I'm gonna lose, I need to lose like for real. I need to decisively lose. So I just need to say, all right, man, you got it. But
Yeah,
we looking at another November. We got to line up some final logistics before we put everything out there, but it should be pretty soon.
yeah, for sure. So you got a date, you just know November.
I'm thinking November the 8th.
November the
I'm
8th.
thinking November the 8th as a date.
Okay. People, y'all heard it first, man. We're looking at November. November the 8th, maybe. We definitely gonna be on site for sure. We'll see,
Possibly
man.
December 6th, too. Possibly December 6th.
Okay. Okay.
Just got to see how the ball fall.
Yeah, for sure, man. All right, man. We're gonna transition, man. We're gonna talk about some football, man. It was a great game, great preseason game played last night. The Bears defeat the Bills 38-0. Now I know it's just preseason, man, and I ain't trying to say nothing too crazy, you know. But them Bears, they look good last night. Did you see them? They
I
look
watched it.
good.
Really. I watched it about halftime, but then I turned it off, and I ended up getting back onto it about midway through the fourth. I said, man, this it wasn't like I say this. The Bills didn't play bad. The Bears did play good. Give them their credit, but the Bills, I mean, they didn't play like the Bills. Like this is preseason.
Yeah. But you can tell Ben
I don't really get.
Johnson
I don't
put
really get too
effect on
hyped
that team,
over.
though.
Yeah, I don't really get too hyped over preseason stuff though, man. Like it's just like we done seen the Lions go 4-0 in the preseason and finish 0-16. Like preseason is preseason,
But
bro.
this is why I take away from the game, though. Like you seen a lot of those young players they drafted, and they look good. Like people like Luther Bird and Loveland, the tight end from where he came from, Michigan or something. Did he come from Michigan? Coastal, yeah, he came from Michigan.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, he looked good. I mean, Caleb Williams looked good. He was decent. He went 6 of 10 with a touchdown, 36-yard touchdown to Alameda Zacchaeus. No interceptions. DJ Moore got in there, got 2 catches, 16 yards. I always say this though. I mean, preseason is preseason, but I feel like all teams should play their starters in the preseason just so those guys can get those feet wet, especially guys that's playing in the new system, kind of get, kind of fit to the game, the speed of the game. But I mean, hey, injury is a real thing, so that's why a lot of people don't do it. So
Right.
I mean, I get it. But I don't know, man. Them Bears, they look good, man. They look good. I don't know if it's that Ben Johnson effect, man. He putting that offense in, and I don't know. We gonna see though. I mean, he a first time head coach. He got a quarterback in his second year, sophomore year. They
Right.
had a lot of pieces around him too, man. On both sides of the ball. So I mean, I think the Bears are really like a dark horse team to have like some real success here. They could easily win 10 games, maybe.
You
I
think
mean, in
so?
y'all division, I think they can win. I think they can win 9, 10 games, possibly. Y'all Green Bay Packer fans, y'all might need to worry about them Chicago Bears, man. Y'all ain't got Aaron Rodgers no more. Aaron
Nah,
Rodgers used to say he owned the Bears and all that. Yeah, all right.
yeah, nah. I ain't worried about the Bears, man. Never have, never will.
So in y'all division, right? Tell me something. Who do you think like is the biggest threat to y'all? Is it Detroit or Minnesota?
For Minnesota.
Minnesota. Not
Minnesota.
Detroit?
Like I think Ben Johnson gone, bro. That peak has came and went. Like they were
Okay,
supposed to. The Commanders were not supposed to make the NFC Championship. No slouch to them, like, but that was Detroit's spot to take. Detroit lost that game more so than the Commanders won. Like the Commanders put up a lot of points, don't get me wrong, but it was like Detroit, that was y'all spot.
and then they
So
lost
I
the year before to the 49ers.
yeah, like they just get there and then they always mess up. And I think their peak has gone, especially with they OC leaving. Like I can see as bad as it sounds, man, like Jared Goff, I can see his game regressing a lot and they have to start leaning a lot more on the running backs. And it's like end of the day, running backs, they got two good running backs, but if the passing is more open, it makes the running backs game easier. But if it's not, it makes it that much harder. So
That's true.
they not in the best shape right now, in my opinion.
You know what? I actually agree with you on that. I don't know what exactly to expect from Detroit, but I seen what Jared Goff looked like before Ben Johnson was the OC, you know,
Right.
and it didn't look too good. So it's gonna tell. It's all gonna tell in itself, whenever the season rolls in, how they're looking, because that's not an easy division. The NFC, what is that? NFC North. That's
Yeah.
not an easy division. So I don't know, man. We're really intrigued to see that. But
I think McCarthy will come in at the level that Jared Goff is at right now. Like I think McCarthy and Jared Goff will be on the same level this season. Like I can honestly see going into this season. I'm not just saying this because I'm a Packer fan. I think we will have the best quarterback at the end of the season by far, just from a talent perspective, skill perspective, the team around them. And then I can see it being Caleb Williams. I don't see it being Jared Goff. Like I think Jared Goff is closer to 4 than he is to 2.
yeah.
So or to
Okay.
1. Like it's. So we'll have to see.
I I really do like Jordan Love. I may be a Cowboys fan, but I am like an actual fan of the player. To me, he passes that eye test. I think him sitting at that 1 year behind Aaron Rodgers really it was a big thing to his success. Really, his main thing now is just staying healthy. Staying healthy, being there for those guys, and hey, see what they can make out of this season.
And that's
But
and that's just to double on your point and circle back to mine. Like same thing for JJ McCarthy. He had to sit all last year because of his leg. And he gonna come in. He got something to prove. He was a quarterback for the national champion in college in Michigan. He got a year gap, and guess who he throwing to? He got the best wide receiver in the league, and Justin Jefferson. I mean,
yeah.
you might get debate, but he ain't getting no lower than 3 on nobody list.
Oh no.
So
Nah.
yeah,
Nah.
he
Most lists
he
he's 2 or 1, but him and Chase, they, right
yeah
there.
yeah, but nobody is putting him lower than 3. And so it's like you got that and Jordan Addison, he coming into his own too. He coming
Yeah.
in pretty nice. They got Aaron Jones, he consistent. Um, their tight end group is consistent. Their line is consistent. Their defensive line has always been tough. It's like their defensive line been good since Jared Allen. Or so they good, man. They
Yeah.
good. I'm more so worried about the Lions. I wouldn't be surprised, honestly, if they make the playoffs this season.
Really?
Yes, I do not think the Lions will make this season. I'd be surprised.
Tell me something. Is Addison he got suspended for some games this year, right?
I think he was speeding.
Yeah, so I think he's suspended like the first what
I believe it was 4 or 6.
4 games, 4 or 5 games, something like
All
that.
the wide receivers be driving fast as hell for some reason.
Hey man.
Them motherfuckers think that they can run fast, they can drive fast too. Like, bro, it don't work like that.
I look at it, man. Just being young with money, man. It
Yeah.
make you do stupid shit like that. But hey, I ain't the person to point the finger because I ain't no telling what I would be if I had that kind of money. You know what I'm saying?
Who you
So
tell? Y'all
I
see
ain't
me on the news.
I I'm trying to tell you. Boy. Yeah, we're gonna switch topics, boy. All right, man. We got some action tonight, man. Tonight at 8 o'clock, the Bengals gonna face the Commanders at 8 p.m. Eastern time, man. Burrow, Jamar Chase, expected to play. Jaden Daniels, Debo Samuel. I feel like it's good for the Bengals as far as the Bengals because they are known for starting out slow. So Burrow and Chase, those guys going ahead and playing these preseason games, getting their feet wet with the speed of the game is good for them. I don't know if it's gonna actually benefit them because of, I feel like they're gonna have to put up almost 40 points a game because of defense, but it's good for them because of how they started out last year. They had a real slow start last year, and that really, kept them from being in the playoffs because who they played last year? Was it Denver? Was it Denver last year that they was trying to play? And
Yeah.
and they beat Denver, but I think Denver won their last game, and that's what kept them from making the playoffs. So that's really, really, really good for them to go ahead and get that start. We're gonna see Jaden Daniels and Debo Samuel for the first time. So we're gonna see what that looks like, him in that offense. What else are your key takeaways or something to look for tonight?
How many points they score? I can see this game going to 50 points. Like a
Tonight?
27, yeah, like a 27-24 type of game.
Okay.
28-23, something up in that ballpark. If they both cross 30, I wouldn't be surprised. Like we got two of the most electric quarterbacks playing tonight. The game on ESPN is preseason. Like that tell you something right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They don't really put
And
preseason games on ESPN.
they're gonna at least play, I say a quarter and a half, maybe.
Yeah, they might play
I
them the
know the
whole half.
Bengals.
They might
So
play them the whole half. You never know. And then I think that and just trying out stuff and trying to get a little better rhythm. They're not gonna play them too long because you don't want to see them get hurt 2 weeks to the regular season. But I think it's something that's gonna be fun to watch tonight.
yeah, for sure, man. I want to see. I don't know if T Higgins is playing. I think he's playing tonight. I'm not sure. I think he was like hurt or something, but I think he's gonna play tonight too. I think that whole starting offense is gonna play tonight.
Right.
So I mean, we're gonna see. We're gonna see what it look like, man. Especially with the Commanders as far as like their running back situation, because I've been hearing a little smoke about they've been shopping around Brian Robinson Jr. Uh, to me, man, I wasn't that high on him coming out of Alabama anyway.
Right. He was one of
They
the
got
weakest
Austin Eckler.
quarterbacks in a long time.
Yeah. So I mean, really, I could see him going to another team, but he may not be guaranteed a starting job. I mean, to me, I feel like that's their only missing piece. If they get a running back, I mean, they got Austin Eckler, but Austin Eckler, he only been a shell of himself since like 2 years ago when he was with the Chargers. So maybe him being in that offense, getting more of those carries and being out there on the field more, maybe he can kind of return back to his regular form. So I'm intrigued to see how they go about this running back situation. 'Cause I think they got another young running back. I think his last name is Nichols or something like that. So we're gonna see.
Nick Nicholson.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But speaking of the Bengals, man, the Bengals are listening to trade offers, man, for Trey Hendrickson, man. It's been reported. I think it was reported yesterday. Ian Rappaport reported that teams that are interested are the Browns, the Panthers, and the Colts. Where do you see, if he is moved, where do you see him going? Like an actual destination for him?
You said the Browns, the Colts, and who else?
The Panthers.
Shit, I would like to see him go to Carolina. To be honest with you.
That's a ideal destination for him. But I really do think because the Bengals, this contract saga been going on for a while. So I really do feel like he could actually get moved for the right price. And I agree with you, man. I like to see him in Carolina too, man, because that would give them that next step to what they actually need, another piece to what their puzzle. So I don't want to see him with the Colts because I don't really think the Colts gonna do anything. Not Cleveland, at least not this year. I mean, him and Miles would be crazy though.
It
But
would.
definitely the Panthers. I think that's what the Panthers are missing, a edge rusher, a star edge rusher.
I don't
But
think they'll move him inside their division. I don't think he'll go to Cleveland. I don't think he'll want to go to Cleveland.
nah, I mean, it depends on what he wants. Do you want to win or you want to get paid? So, I mean, I'm not sure like what his actual. I think he just wants to get paid. So, I mean, if I had to choose, if I were him, I would choose Carolina. Man, you got a um young quarterback that's showing promise. They just drafted a wide receiver, one of the top wide receivers in the draft. They got a decent running back room. Man, it's a no.
They,
That's a
they,
no
in a,
doubt.
they in a feasible division. Like they in a division where you can come out of there being winning division in 10 games with 10 games.
Yeah, NFC South is definitely up for grabs for sure. But I don't know, man. Trey Henderson, man. If I'm not mistaken, he what led the league in sacks the past 2 years.
Yeah,
So I feel like if his team had a better record, than what they had, I feel like he could possibly could have won Defensive Player of the Year. He didn't. But I mean, I would want to go somewhere that give me a chance to win a Super Bowl. But those are the teams that are interested in him, not the teams he's interested in. Who says he's gonna leave? I don't know if he's gonna leave or not. But if he wants to leave, I would want to leave if I were him because of how long they've been playing with him. As far,
right.
I think the Bengals they worse with business than the damn Cowboys. If you ask me,
So what's
I
the other
mean,
dude? The rookie left too.
I think they finally got him signed. Yeah, I think they got him signed. But it's just, man, I don't know, man. To have the lead the league in sacks twice a year, and your team just not giving you what you've done, not compensating you for the work you put out. I mean, that speaks a lot.
Yeah,
So, I don't know. I definitely don't want to see him go to Indiana. Indiana is not where you want to go because they got a real quarterback situation over there.
right.
I don't know if Anthony Richardson is he gonna be, is he on his way out? They got Daniel Jones. You know what? We've seen Daniel Jones before. You know, I seen him plenty of times. When he was in New York, he's not it. He's definitely not the answer. So
I
we're
don't
gonna
know
see.
why they didn't draft the quarterback.
Who Indiana?
Yes,
Well,
they didn't have to take a big name, but they definitely could have took somebody like on day two, and nobody would have really like thought about it too much. They could have took a low key guy. They could have took a Dylan Gabriel or somebody.
shit, they can't draft no quarterback because the Brown got them all.
Yeah, yeah.
So I don't know. Indy, that's another team that I see if they get a quarterback, because they got the nice pieces around. I don't see like why they can't move a decent quarterback in. Because Daniel Jones, to me, he doesn't really pass the eye test. If you ask me, of a franchise quarterback. So I don't know. They may have if depending on their success this year, they're more than likely gonna have a top 10 pick. So we'll see. Maybe they can go for K Klubnik or what's the guy from LSU? They're not getting Arch Manning
Nah,
because he's gonna be the number one pick. I can already see that. He's definitely gonna be the
hey,
number
they
one pick.
might get a number one pick. They're not gonna be that good this year.
But I don't think they're gonna be the worst team in the league though. They get
Who
to
do you
have
think
it.
will be what's in the league?
Uh, it's between New Orleans Mm, New Orleans and Cleveland, I would say. Yeah.
What position do you think they're going to finish in their division? Just for reference, they got the Titans, the Jaguars, and the Texans in their division.
You talking about Indy, right?
Yeah,
Fourth. Because
exactly. Exactly. So if
fourth.
they
Because uh I mean the Titans, they're gonna be okay, I guess. I don't think they're gonna make the playoffs, but I think they can at least win like 7 games, maybe.
and so
Who
if,
else
if
would
they
they
win
be
seven,
missing?
how many Indy go win? Four.
5. I say that ceiling is 6. And that's that
That's top
ceiling.
five territory for sure.
Yeah.
That's top five pick territory.
But yeah, I could definitely see them drafting a quarterback next year, man, because you got guys like Michael Pittman Jr. over there. Who else? What's the guy named? Alec
Jonathan Taylor.
Pierce.
You
Alec
got Jonathan
Pierce.
Taylor in the backfield.
Jonathan Taylor in the backfield got Josh Downs, the Mitchell guy from Texas a couple years ago. They got some nice skill players over there. Then on the defensive side, you got DeForest Buckner. Um, you know, you got some guys over there. You don't want to continue wasting these guys' good years, especially somebody like Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor is a couple years from being out of there if they don't actually get a real quarterback, get some real success going on, because he just wasting his good years. I feel like if Jonathan Taylor goes to a better team with a decent line, you could see maybe some Saquon stuff out of him.
Mhm.
So because Jonathan Taylor, he's that kind of guy. I think did he lead the league in rushing his rookie year, something like that?
Yeah,
I
I
think
mean
yeah.
he was on my fantasy team 1 year, boy. He was cutting up.
Yeah, he was going crazy. Injuries been a big thing for him, but as long as he stays healthy, though, you're gonna get that production that you need out of him for sure.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. We're gonna see. But Joe Flacco, man, today was named as the Browns' Week 1 starter. Um, we already expected that. We
Right.
already knew that. Uh, really, the depth chart thing is really what I was paying attention to. Because right now they got Flacco at number 1. They got Kenny Pickett at number 2, Dylan Gabriel at 3, Shador at 4. So as a team, you don't care. You're not going to carry. I don't think you even going to carry 3 quarterbacks. So what happens to number 3 and 4? Is Shador going not going to make the team? Are you going to keep 4 quarterbacks on your roster? Because you keep 4 quarterbacks in your roster, that's taking away maybe an extra offensive lineman, extra receiver, cornerback. Guys got positions where you need like more depth. That's taken away from that. So would you actually do that? What do you think the Browns' actual plan for Shador is?
The Browns fucking suck. I don't know. Like it's just like, bro. To your point, the most quarterbacks you see going into a season on the depth chart is 3, and you got Joe Flacco. He the starter, so he got his spot guaranteed. But you drafted 2 rookies. You gonna cut them? And it's not like these are no name rookies. Like it's Dylan Gabriel and Shedeur Sanders. Like both of these guys were on the cuffs of being in the football playoffs. Like these not no scrub quarterbacks. Then on top of that, you got Kenny Pickett. Like where did he even come from? And don't forget about Deshaun Watson. Y'all still got him, and they just brought somebody else in too.
Snoop
That's
Huntley.
6 quarterbacks you fumbling and juggling right now. Like I don't know, man.
I
They
feel
probably
like
go into the season with 4 quarterbacks for real.
you're not. You're not. You got to think about those other depth positions that you need to fill.
Right.
You can always have a guy, on the practice squad and you can activate them on game day or whatever. But I'm interested to see what they do as far as this because, like you said, you drafted Dylan Gabriel. He's not going to get cut. You draft Shador in the 5th round. A fifth rounder that was projected to go in the first round within like the first 20 picks. You gonna cut him? Are you gonna cut him? Joe Flacco is what 41 years, 40 years old, right? So he could call it quits maybe next year. So what do? Do you put all your trust in Dylan Gabriel? Nah. I mean, your best quarterback on the roster is your fourth quarterback. I mean, he's shown it, you know, but I don't know, man. And Kenny Pickett, to me, we've seen him already. We've seen him in Pittsburgh. We've seen him in Philadelphia. You know, what are we doing here? You know,
Yeah, I think when they drafted two quarterbacks with like relative decent names, they didn't know what they were doing. Like I know it was. I was like, you not what you got two rookies competing for the job. Then you got Flacco on the roster. Then you got Kenny Pickett, who he in that spot in his life where it's like, hey man, if I don't make a team, I might be out the league, or I might just have to wait on a call to a quarterback get injured. They need a backup.
they drafted two decent running backs too. They got Jerome Ford. They drafted Judkins. They drafted God Almighty, what's the dude name from Tennessee?
Running back different though.
Dylan Smith.
Like you can have three good running backs because one of them bound to get hurt. Like
That's true. But I feel like they should have been addressing other areas. Maybe receiver, you know, just something else. I would never, ever, ever traded that. What was that? That second pick to Jackson. Was it the second pick to Jacksonville?
yeah,
Where Travis went? I was the third.
it was a second.
The second. I would have took Travis Hunter because I mean you getting better on both sides of the ball. But instead you what they moved back to like 5, and I think they took a defensive lineman. What
Yeah,
was it? Mason Graham. So defense was never really your problem, but you can always improve. A player that helps you improve on both sides of the ball, you got to take that. I mean, it would have been no price that they could have, Jacksonville could have gave me for that second pick, man. I'm taking Travis regardless. Like
right.
I don't know, man. They need to fire whoever in that front office, boy, because they not doing their job
I mean,
correctly.
because they making their job harder than what it is. But like you said,
Absolutely.
you got number two pick. Go ahead and take Travis Hunter. Like, bro just won the Heisman. He the best defensive player. He arguably the best offensive player in the draft, and he's saying he fine playing both positions. Go ahead and take him. You still got draft picks. If they wanted to, bro, they could have took Travis Hunter, seen where Shador was gonna go, and guess what? They was at the top of round two. They should have took him then. And then it's like, even if you have Joe Flacco or whoever, you can say, okay, Shador, you're gonna be our backup, learn from Joe Flacco, and throw Kenny Pickett, make him third screen. At that point, you got your three quarterbacks, you got your two players who come from the same school with the big names. Like, it just made sense all the way around, man. Like, it didn't make no sense for them to trade back. They're not that good to be trading back. It ain't like they had a fluky season like they the Browns.
Yeah. They should have been taking right there that second pick, taking the best player available. And Travis Hunter
Right.
was the best player available. You're not gonna see nothing like that for a while. Somebody playing both sides of the ball and at a high level too. So I don't know. I mean, Carter wouldn't have been a bad pick either, but you gotta one the if not the best pass rusher in the league. So we'd have loved to see that together, but I don't think that would have been like a good pick as far as like what the team needs in Carter. But I don't know, man. Somebody needs to get a hold of whoever doing business over there in Cleveland, man. They need to get a
And,
hold of them.
and then too with like the whole news about the Trey Hendrickson situation. You could have you could have paired Trey Hendrickson and Miles Garrett up. They've been talking about this since last season.
Yeah.
About him. That would have been okay. Let's put this money towards our defensive line. At that point, you got a transition quarterback. You got a rookie behind him. You got a decent running game. You got you addressing the wide receiver and quarterback need at the same time. You building your popularity as a team. It's like shit. After that, it's like plug and play everybody else. You got the Joku, he good. The Joku top 5 tight end in the league.
Yeah, for
So, oh man, them boys crazy.
sure.
They could
There's
have had
no
Travis,
way, man, that you
they
let
could have had
you
Travis
let
Hunter
a guy
locking up
like
on
that.
defense. They could have had Travis Hunter locking up on defense. And if he would have started transitioning offense, guess what? Him and Shador already got chemistry. They know each other the best out of anybody else. So,
Yeah.
like, put him in
Could
some
you
package.
could you imagine that though, man? Those
Yeah,
guys. I mean, that just seemed like a story. Them guys playing with each other in college, at Jackson State, Colorado, NFL on the same team. Man, come on, man. That's poetry right there. Like
right, bro.
that's box office.
Right.
Bringing both of them. Man, come on, man.
And it's like if the team don't pan out, it's like you had shit to lose anyway. Like y'all was a number 2 pick. But
Yeah,
y'all been a top 5 pick for the past 5 years. Like, you know what I'm saying? They were missing out on nothing.
I don't know, man.
They ain't been
But
decent since Baker left.
but I mean, to me, they need to address another receiver too, because I mean Jerry Judy is okay. I mean he's nice, but he's a good two. I mean in the league, I don't think he's a number one. I think they should have maybe addressed that in maybe free agency. But I don't know, man. They all over the place. They drafting 2 and 3 quarterbacks. Got about 70 quarterbacks on the roster. But what do you see happening with this quarterback situation? Because if you ask me, I think I don't think that you keep 4 quarterbacks on a team. So do you make a trade? Do you let Shador go somewhere else? Do you let Dylan Gabriel go somewhere else? What do you see happening with that?
I think Kenny Pickett is getting cut. I think
Okay.
that's the I
How
think
he's
that's
number 2. He's number 2.
hear me out. I think Kenny Pickett is gonna get cut or traded. Like, because he's if you make him your number 2 quarterback over Shadur and Dylan Gabriel, you're indirectly telling other teams like, oh, he's better than these 2 rookies. Whether it's true or not, that's up to whoever. But if a quarterback goes down or something, it's like, all right, you can use him as a trade asset. By making him your third, fourth quarterback on the depth chart, people like, why are we gonna trade for a third, fourth string quarterback who's behind 2 rookies? Like, nah, that ain't gonna go.
And
Um,
we haven't seen him in a preseason game at all
it,
this year. No, he hadn't played. He's hurt.
they're trying to preserve his trade value. So it's like you go ahead and do that, then you trade him. Joe Flacco, he's probably gonna retire after this season. What is he like? 44?
He's 40.
Yeah, he
Aaron
old.
Rodgers is older than him.
Yeah, Rodgers old too. Shit, he gonna
That's
retire after this
crazy.
season too. Shit, both of them need to retire. They both done won Super Bowl. They both old as hell. Like shit old. Get shit up.
Well, Aaron
But
Rodgers already said that this is last year. I don't know about Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco gonna keep on. I mean, he a serviceable backup, man.
yeah, he'll get you. He'll get you. He'll get you like one good game. You know,
Yeah, he's not afraid
about
to
one,
throw it.
about one game out of every 4 games, he'll do something crazy.
Yeah, I
But
remember that playoff run they had when they played Houston. They lost to Houston, but I was like, boy, Joe Flacco still out here doing his thing, man.
I remember it was one game. I think he played. He was playing for Indy. He had like damn 400 yards. He was just throwing that motherfucker. Like he
Yeah,
didn't give a damn.
didn't he not? Correct me if I'm wrong. He played with the Jets.
Yeah.
He was doing the same thing with the Jets one time. You know, 300 plus yards. Well, I know that year in Cleveland, he went crazy that year. I think he was like top 5, top 10 in passing yards or something.
Yeah, because people was talking about is Joe Flacco back. Like,
Yeah.
oh.
So
he just throwing it up. He ain't got nothing to lose.
he didn't look that good. I mean, he had a game that game you talking about in Houston, but I mean, to me, he didn't look that good in Houston. I mean, in Indiana. But
Right.
I don't know, man. We're gonna see, man. You putting them back in Cleveland, man, with those guys. We're gonna see, man.
Yeah, I think Kenny Pickett is the trade asset, honestly. And then maybe you go into Year 2, you got a QB battle between Shador and Dylan Gabriel.
I don't know, man. They better stop playing so much for real.
Cause that's a
But
head. That's a head of the future, man.
yeah, for sure. Like, why wouldn't you want? I don't know. There's got to be somebody around that's saying this same kind of stuff that we're saying. You know, I mean, you in that front office, you might have a whole bunch of yes man. They just going along with whatever. Somebody needs to speak up and say their opinion because I'm pretty sure somebody in here saying the same shit that we on here saying. About the quarterback situation and what they need to do as far as bettering the team. But hey, some people just ain't gonna speak up. So,
Right.
but that's gonna wrap up this episode of We the Ones podcast, man. We appreciate you guys for tuning in. Please, man, please, sir, hit that subscribe button, like button, and leave us a comment. We appreciate all the love and support. Guys, please, please, please stay tuned. We got football coming in 2 weeks? 2 weeks. So we're gonna be on it. We got some more giveaways coming. We got a lot of got some special guest appearances and stuff. T-Bone got another boxing event coming in November, December. So we got a good action-packed left. What is it? Fall season, left. So please stay tuned. We're gonna bring a lot to y'all, and we appreciate the support, man, for sure. T-Bone, you got any final comments?
Bengals Commanders over 43.
Over 43. Are you dropping plays?
Yeah. Bengals over 43.
I might have to lock that in, man. But appreciate you guys, man. We out, man.